Metaverse.
It is a monumental day, Tyranth.
We have something special that we are really into and we've waited a long time for.
Waited a long time indeed.
I'm excited about this one.
Because we have been very open about our love for Lord of the Rings swords.
And getting real Lord of the Rings swords, battle-ready swords, like actual functional swords, is not the easiest thing, not impossible.
Like there are custom makers that you could commission to make one, and they're very expensive.
Yep.
But the official replicas that you get through
United Cutlery,
Weta
and stuff.
They look great.
They're not real swords.
But their weight is garbage. They're not real swords. You can't use them. And for us who love Lord of the Rings swords, getting battle-ready, functional Lord of the Rings inspired swords.
Specifically, here we have Glamdring.
Now, it's not identical.
There are differences, and I think they are worth like 100% acceptable from Swordier.
That is an insane price.
It is.
Like,
now,
insanely good. I'm a bit baffled by
We've done a couple of reviews for Swordier stuff before. They have great spring steel blades, European stuff coming in at like entry levels. Great disruptor for the market, in my opinion. And
well, really, like that is such a competitive, injection into the market now.
Yeah.
That these are very good quality swords. We've reviewed several of them. Their heat treatment on the blades and durability are perfectly adequate.
And their construction method of the handle and tangs is wicked.
They do some interesting things that clearly have been done to reduce cost, but don't actually reduce the functional quality of the blade. In fact, in some cases...
Namely, they've used 3D printed handles, which seems to be these budget end swords are doing now, which in practice we haven't had any issues with. So I'm kind of still undecided on that.
I'm okay with that. I think if you want a comfortable handle that has a better feel with high vibration, high abuse, wood is still better.
Yeah, wood is still better as a medium.
Just absorbing that vibration. But in terms of achieving the look and the correct ridges and rises and stuff.
On this particular one, they seem to have used shrink wrap, like electrical shrink wrap, industrial grade, that you put on giant cables or even small wires. So this has a nice texture to it that has no seam, like leather.
No leather seam on this. This is like a rubber/plastic that is a tube they put over, heated, shrinking it onto the 3D printed handle, which creates no seam, but perfectly contours to the handle underneath.
Yeah.
You can notice it when you're up close, but at a distance, it looks like leather.
Yeah.
It feels fine and probably saves them a lot of money, which is why they're able to get the price so darn low on a pretty impressive sword like this.
Yeah.
And this is a complex sword to make. It has one of the things that me and Tyranth love. This is why we love Glamdring.
Yeah, and this is why I wanted to get this one so much, is a leaf blade.
Leaf blade.
But it's a leaf blade longsword.
Now, I have a video on leaf blade specifically. It's a bit older, a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And talk about, they kind of disappeared from history. And I speculate perhaps because they were much harder to make, especially with medieval technology.
They're a very complex geometry, man.
Yeah.
And there's not really, like, pros and cons, different blades, blah, blah, blah. But generally speaking, to actually make this by hand, the shape, and it's a lot more effort for not much of a payoff.
Yeah.
Like a general just distal taper and profile taper is going to achieve very similar results. So I've been very fascinated to get one of these Glamdring, specifically a proper battle-ready one with a leaf blade in a longsword configuration, because this kind of goes against, in a way, how a longsword should handle, specifically in its weight distribution, because we have a swell that thickens up the tip and all of a sudden makes that tip control very it's like a katana, but a longsword.
But the thing is, though,
that's actually good.
Feeling the weight, right?
Well, this one's different to that one. This one has a thicker swell.
This one actually, that one's a bit heavier. I like this one, which oddly also has pattern welded steel, and I don't think that's a standard. With the distal taper that they managed, and they don't go too aggressive on the swell on this leaf blade, the weight is perfectly fine.
Yeah, but because that one doesn't have too much of a pronounced one. On this one, the weight is different.
Is a bit heavier, still functional. I like lighter, more nimble swords.
I think this one has more aggressive plunge grinds as well.
Yeah.
So they've actually thinned it out a touch, which is why it's handling a little bit nicer. And I think, compare the pommels, I think this pommel is longer.
Maybe, actually.
So I think there's just a couple of things within tolerance of manufacturing these sorts of things that have kind of compounded to make that one feel a little bit different.
But that is good to point out that there does seem to be some small manufacturing differences
Yeah.
between the blades. This could be intentional because this is pattern welded steel. Even the grind line's a bit different at the Ricasso. These sweep in stronger than that one there, which that means that has more material in the Ricasso section than this one does.
Yeah.
So again, making this one a bit more lighter.
Yeah. So those are some differences that you'll see within the blades. In terms of a package, just right out the gate, $229 for a functional Glamdring replica. Obviously, it's not identical.
Yeah.
I have not seen on the internet anything that can compare to that. So,
or at that price. We also have an affiliate link in the description for Swordier. You can check out our other Swordier reviews. We've tested them to destruction. And honestly, for the price, we've kind of been blown away.
Yeah, the tangs are really impressive. I like a good tang.
Yeah, solid, strong, fully heat tempered. They are not the they are not the best of the best swords we have ever reviewed. Right?
No, but for the price
they
range,
are high quality. They're above medium grade in how good they are. Just not the very, very best.
Yeah.
But for what you're getting in the price, for what Swordier is pushing out, I'm kind of shocked.
Yeah. Now, these are sharp. Battle ready, man.
Now, as to, oh boy.
So let's go cut with them.
Oh boy.
I've been waiting for this.
Oh. You might have noticed that here on Shadowversity, we love medieval weapons. But has the age of medieval weapons passed? Well, you might be surprised. There are still a lot of medieval weapons that are useful in the modern day. No joke. In fact, we have a full exclusive video exploring what is the best weapon, medieval weapons, for the modern day that you could still actually use. And if you're wondering what the answer to that is, well, all you need to do is sign up and become a supporter. Just $1 a month. That's where it begins. And you get all the exclusive content. That's $12 in a year. We appreciate anyone who's willing to support us in this way. For some, we understand that is a lot of money and we appreciate the sacrifice. For others, you might think that it's so little that it's no point, but there really is a point. That is the thing that has saved us. We would be done if not for your support like that. For just that $1 a month, $12 a year, it helps more than we can express. And YouTube, the way it's going, the only way that you can ensure that you get the content that you actually like, YouTube doesn't recommend it based on subscriptions. Views are apocalyptic across the platform. And so if you want to ensure that you get this content, the only way to make or enable creators to continue doing it is by supporting them in this way. That is it. And if you want to ensure that you keep getting sword content you love, please be willing to offer that just $1 a month, and it helps out more than we can express. Because if enough do it, and so many of you are showing up to offer that support, well, we're still here able to make the content you love thanks to that. So genuinely, if you're able to support, it means the world, and then you get all these exclusive videos. Thank you, we appreciate you guys, and let's get back to the video. The scabbard is also pretty decent. Like fake leather, but bang for your buck.
Yes.
Actually,
for the price, like it's
the
nothing
belt
special.
attachments are real.
It's nothing special, but for the price point, it is definitely welcome. Especially since usually European swords, at least historically European swords. Actually, I should say that differently because historically means something else.
Yes. In recent memory.
In the modern era, buying a sword of European origin usually doesn't include a scabbard or sheath.
But that's becoming more common.
It is now because we're getting these consumer grade ones, yes.
More competition, higher quality being put into it.
Brings down the prices.
I get that. Look at that. Look at those. Oh, I do. Look, if you can get away with it, I think it looks cool. I'm happy to have it. Now, as to functionality, low effort. I'm starting low effort. I just want to see what will the blade do for me.
Nice.
That was very nice, Tyranth. That was like, I'm just dropping this. I'm just like,
well, that's what that swell does. It adds that little bit more mass there.
Because then if you want to do some focus, like, that one was a hard one. I was a little off on the last one, but...
Try horizontal.
Horizontal?
Nah.
Cut off. Hang on. to find out where on the blade a good horizontal one comes in?
Tip.
Kind of.
I don't even know what the hell that one was.
Kind of.
This one on top has a more pronounced...
Should I get the calipers and measure it?
Yeah, go for it. I'll see if I can get a good shot. So this one on top has a thicker swell. This one here on bottom is kind of more like a longsword, a very, very subtly leaf-bladed longsword. Whereas this one has a very pronounced swell to it. We picked a terrible day because we have no pool noodles.
I got a couple left.
They have no structure in them.
It just means you got to try harder, Tyranth.
They're all floppy. I gave Shad the last proper
Do a horizontal, Tyranth.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I should have taken the good one.
See, that cut's nice.
Interesting. So, I don't think this pommel extends too much more than like a regular pommel.
Yeah.
But it is a bit longer.
Yeah.
And you can definitely feel that vibration right down there, straight from the tang.
A little bit more terry. Was that just the edge? Ooh. Yeah. I don't think this one is as sharp as mine.
What about the weight?
Yeah. Doesn't like it. Yeah. It's very floppy. And that was a hard cut.
Because that one there, the one you're holding, the swell is just not as much, man. And when I look at it, it just looks kind of like a longsword. You know what I mean?
This is very floppy. Where can I cut it? Reverse edge.
Because these are subtle things to bring across on camera, right? Because this leaf blade is not super aggressive, right? It's not, like, it's not to some of the blades we have.
But it does change the angle of attack.
It changes the angle and it changes the dynamics very slightly. Because obviously there's a bit more mass here, so the tip moves a little bit slower, but at the same time you feel like you've got a bit more heft behind it, so you can cleave a little bit better. It's a very interesting dynamic, isn't it?
It is.
This is why I was so fascinated to talk about this thing, because it's not like a normal longsword.
Wow.
No.
That's annoying. And Tyranth is struggling with horizontal just as much as me.
I'm still
We're about equivalent in skill when it comes to horizontal, so.
That's bullshit.
It's true.
I'm injured, man.
Oh, excuses.
Give me that sword.
The last month.
I've been injured for 3 months. I have a tendon injury that's only now kind of acceptable. Do you know how painful it was to hold a sword for like 2 months? At the very least, I can hold it and I've got a bit of pain here. So I'm on the mend.
You see? Didn't get through.
I was a little bit...
I cut one already. Bit messy.
You haven't done one.
Wait, what? Just wait and see.
And the only reason why I could do that with this one is because it's a little bit different of a weight profile.
You interrupted me.
Yeah. What was that, Shad?
I'm having an off day. It's sharp.
It is sharp. I think it's purely down to the dynamics of the blade because keep in mind, usually leaf blades aren't this long, right?
Yeah.
This is a full longsword. So it does change things.
And it's not the edge.
It's not the edge. Now, I think this is purely, funnily enough, for the first time, down to the cutting medium itself. Because usually for swords, You can
There we go.
full power.
That was 60%.
Because I think these against tatami would be interesting. Because it has that matte. I think it's purely just down to the cutting medium today.
Maybe.
Pool noodles are an interesting medium.
So Tyranth and I, we're 1 for 1.
Yeah. After 7 tries.
Something that Tyranth is he struggles with, right? Draw cuts. See, he knows it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
No, let's do it. Do we have enough? That was terrible.
Still cut it.
Hold on, let me see if there's some over here.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Better.
No.
First try.
Oh, no, come on. Come on.
What? That hurt my throat going up that high. How do people talk like that? Holy shit.
So Tyranth and I actually want to keep these swords, and Tyranth is getting one, so we aren't destroying them today. But the thing is, though, we've gotten pretty confident with Swordier's durability at this point.
Yeah, they seem to have a very consistent tang and like blade temper and stuff like that, so I'm rather confident with it. I mean, if you wanted, you can check out.
Yeah, look at that, right?
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
So,
Give it a tap on that, just to feel vibration.
you can give it a tap.
How did it feel?
I felt a little bit more in the pommel than
Yeah.
usual because it's a longer pommel, right? And we have a steel tang extending all the way in. But generally speaking,
Durability and reverb?
yeah,
Yeah.
about what you would expect. Just different because obviously longer pommel.
Even if it was like only half decent durability, which Swordier swords usually aren't,
Yeah,
for 200 and something bucks,
229, I think. Yeah,
holy crap! Oh, like that's a steal.
and it's a functional replica.
Shoosh.
So it's not 100%. Obviously, it's not blue. But
Yeah.
apart from that, I think it's pretty good. And
Yeah.
I want something that is useful rather than
Yeah,
something
yeah.
that's not.
Because a wall hanger, you can only hang on a wall. A functional sword, you can be both.
Exactly. Yeah, well, let us know what you guys think.
We do.
The dynamics are fascinating to me.
Yeah, like this cut differently
Very differently.
than regular long swords.
Yeah.
That leaf blade has a more pronounced effect than you realise.
And it's not even a pronounced leaf blade
Yeah,
shape.
yeah, it's not
It's very subtle.
exaggerated aggressively. We have an affiliate link if you're interested for not just this sword, all the Swordier swords. Wow. Okay.
We're probably going to have some more of these coming with different swords because they do other ones that I
Yeah.
am fascinated to check out.
I like it.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Cheers.